Hey everyone, it's Saturday, December 7th, 24. I know, yesterday is ending a lot, or today is starting a lot like yesterday ended. Missy, I don't need cat butt in my face. Um, Went to the celebration of life for my aunt, my great aunt Julie, and there were not a lot of people there that I knew, because this is extended family. Extended family. Saw my grandmother, which is good. And I found out from her that, much like my mother had a tile dedicated to her at the Center for Music Education, my father does now as well. She bought one. And she got the email from, and I was like, wait, I didn't know that had happened. She's like, oh, they never told you? I'm like, no, no one told me anything. So, yeah, my dad now has a tile of his own at the Center for Music Education in Wanakee. And that's good. I'm glad. Also, it's kind of representative of how they were, at least in terms of mom and dad and stuff dealing with WSMA. Mom was always in the center of everything, and dad was just kind of off doing his own thing. Usually, I mean, sometimes he'd be helping a lot, but usually he was just kind of off doing his own thing. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. His block is just his name. Also, nothing wrong with that either. I had a whole list of things I was going to do today. And that trip to Wanakee just destroyed them. Because I also, on the way home, figured I knew they were building a new school in Wanakee. I knew they were building a new school in Wanakee, which is where I first went to school. I did my first through fourth grade in Wanakee in the early 90s. 91 to 95. I'm also a little cold. I don't know why. But then I drove past it and was like, oh, this is also called Heritage Elementary. Why? So I had, because where I went to school was officially Wanakee Elementary. That was before the need for another school. Wanakee has gotten bigger. They now have 3 elementary schools. 3 of them. And on the site where my old school stood being the key word, they are working on a new middle school, which they also need. But yeah, the school that I went to outside of kindergarten is gone. And that kind of hurt. It hurt more than I was prepared to expect. Even though I think somewhere in the back of my mind I knew that was going to happen, I just wasn't prepared for it. When I got home, like, my plan today was maybe go do a little bit of shopping, maybe get some groceries, maybe go out tonight for some food. But I just wanted to go home. Because that was just another piece of my childhood that's gone. Like all the little playgrounds I grew up playing on, a lot of them were still there until as recently as a couple of years ago. Would I dare try to go on any of them now? No. I might destroy them. So yeah, it's been a rough day. And I haven't touched Archipelago yet. I'm looking at football right now. Because football has happened, and I'm just working on, I did the NAIA and I'm working on D3 now. And yeah, some surprising upsets in D3 today. Like very surprising. Ranked 8 versus 5. Good news is there was food at the event, so didn't have to worry about that too much. Anyway. I'm going to call it a day here. Well, no, I'm not going to call it a day. I'm not done. But, yeah. I'll do it for a day. Again, I'll do it for right now. I keep trying to call it for a day, and I'm not. I'm not doing that yet. We'll talk later. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, but I love my friends. I was doing Archipelago and watching the conference championship scores. Speaking of championship, Whitewater Volleyball ended up losing in 5 sets. They went down the first 2 sets. Sets 3 and 4, they roared back, and then set 5, I think they lost by 5 points, 15-10. Hell of a match. Looks like it was a hell of a match. I think both semifinals went 5 sets. The final went 5 sets. That's when you know you got the right people in your finals. But yeah, I'm in the middle of doing Archipelago and that shit. And I see a call on CGDP. Hey, we're doing OOT co-op. Here if you want. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a fucking plan. So I did it. OOT co-op. And it was a good time. It was a good seed. I'm actually going to say it was a good seed. And then after that, we did Rift Tracks, which was fucking hilarious. We had ourselves a great time. I did not win a single game, but it's fine. I don't need to. Tomorrow is the day we receive food. I need to do laundry. I probably should go out and get other food, supplemental food that will get me through at least the week. Because, again, a week from tomorrow is travel day. Which is important to know that tomorrow, or a week from tomorrow, is travel day. So, I'm probably not going to be getting, if I get milk, I'm not getting that much. Oh. Also, I'm going to swear off Fritos. But against Fritos, just, I don't agree with them anymore. If y'all do, enjoy. I don't care. But I'm not a big fan. That's not when I eat a whole bunch. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a night here. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, we will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.